Hi, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. This is Arlene once again. We're working on the hat. I ran out of tape on the other one. Sorry about that. But what we're going to do here is we're going just to put a little stop cut and try to match that cut halfway around. And what we did was we drew an oval, like a round, took off those points by just making a little bit of a line at those corners. And where we were cutting them out like so, trying to make the whole thing match a little bit. I'm going to go up here and take care of this a little bit here in the back. Got to be mindful how that grain is running. Now I'm going to cut that corner out because that's going to be rounded on the bottom at the base of that hat there. So I'm just showing you how to finish off this, roughing out this hat. And I'm just going to get rid of that center line. Those reference points are really important, especially if you're a new carver or a seasoned carver. We use them a lot to know where we are in the carving, that we don't hack too much off from one side to the other. So if you can get into the habit of, you know, of having a lines drawn like that, it's very handy, and it assures that you're not going to make a mistake as quickly. Not that you can anyway, but just helps you out a little bit. Okay, we're going to just cut that out. We're going to make that buckle and that thing, that little band around the hat here in a minute. We're just going to trim everything off here. Then we'll be done with the hat. There's quite a bit to do yet. We need to finish off the beard with the little V tool, or I do everything with a knife, and you are welcome to use a V tool if that's handier for you. If you're a new carver, you know, don't hesitate to try something new. There's some people that use gouges and things all the time while making caricatures, and I know I don't use a whole lot of them. I have on occasion, and I probably will in the future. I found some things to be a little bit more handier that way. I'm trying to get all these little marks off. So now we have the hat done. What I want the top part, what we did in the last segment, we rounded this off, okay, to make it a round shape. And all we're doing is going back with a knife and cutting out portions, you know, trimming everything up. So that slope on the hat has to come up. This here is what we're cutting out right here. We're cutting this portion off. Okay, you just got to be kind of mindful how that grain is running again, because you want to be really sure that I've got to sharpen my knives up. I have to hit the strop here before too long. Why don't I do that now, and I'll just show you a little bit if you're a new carver. What we do is we take this knife, lay it flat and with your finger and push it on and go one way, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 times. I have a compound on it called Blue Velvet compound. It's a powder form, but any compound will do. I found the Blue Velvet to work pretty nicely. And then flip it over. Okay, make sure you do the same amount on each side, and then you go to your other side, which should be a clean side, and I do it a couple more times on either side. Alright, that's all there is doing a strop. I have a video on how to make those. Let's see how that's going to cut. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay. You want to wipe off that blade a little bit because it does have a residue you don't want to get on your carving. Oh, perfect. That's pretty good. And don't forget, I'm cutting, the grain is running this way, so I'm really cutting off like at an end cap here. So it's going to be a little tougher to do. Okay. And then you're going to go back here and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to trim all that off. That's a little easier because you're going with the grain a little bit. So work on that it looks exactly like this side. Then when you get done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to take a line, and we're going to, again, I'm going to hold it with my finger here. We're going to put a line all the way around, hopefully the same size for the top of the hat here, for the for that little thing that's on top of their head. And then we're going to make a little buckle here. We're going to go a little bit, well, our center line's right here, so I'm going to put the center line right there, so we have it about the same. Okay, and then we're going to go a little higher than that belt, or that that ribbon that we're putting around the hat, and we're just going to do it like this. Okay, and then we're going to erase that, and we're going to put another little block in there for the look. Okay, so what we're going to do there, very simple. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to cut out that block first. I think that will be kind of, what you want to do is put a stop cut everywhere, on top, on the side, and across the top. Then you're just going to cut a little V out. Be careful how the grain is running, okay folks? That's really tough when you're going right across it. Then we're going to cut a little piece out here. Well, I'm going to go the other way. Okay, just like so. And one on the other side. Just like so. Alright, so it's sticking out a little bit. See that? Sticking out a little bit. Then we're going to do the inside. I'm going to do this when I'm offline. I see we're running out of time. I'll be right back to continue this.